Hello everyone, I am Ritika Ohri and this video is empowered by managementbliss.com. In this video, we will be talking about Scrum boards versus Kanban boards. We will be creating Scrum and Kanban boards in Jira with the same set of data and will highlight the differences in both based on the ideology of Scrum and Kanban methodologies. So let's get going. Let us start by creating Scrum board. I am choosing create a Scrum board. Option board from an existing saved filter. I'm giving it a name filter Scrum board. Let us select the filter and do a create board. As we can see that the board has been created but there are no issues added to the board. Why? Because if we go back to the backlog, there is a sprint created but the sprint has not been started. So until and unless the sprint starts, we won't be able to see all the issues in the board. So let's go ahead and start the sprint. So now we can see the board has been created and all the issues are added to the board and are in the to-do list. So now we can move them as per the workflow goes as the issue progresses. Now let's go ahead and create a Kanban board from the same set of data. For Kanban board also I'm choosing the same board from an existing saved filter. Give it a name filter Kanban board. You can choose your own name. Let me use the same filter, create board. So now if we see our Kanban board has also been created, but do we see the need of the sprint association here? No, because Kanban does not focuses on time boxing. We can also see that there are some numbers associated in each column of the board, which was not the case in the Scrum board. But what are these numbers? These are the number of work items which should be in a particular column. Also, there is another feature in Kanban boards that we can specify minimum and maximum criteria. Let's say the minimum should be 2 and maximum could be 5. Let's put the same criteria. And I don't want to specify any criteria for the done. Now, let's go back to the board and check. Since we allowed only 5 issues to be maximum to-do list, it is showing this column in red. But if I move back to the Scrum board, we do not have any number associated here, neither there is an option to provide a minimum or maximum. Another difference is that it shows that there are 4 days remaining. That is, there is a start and end date associated with the board. After all these have been completed, the board will be cleared and it will be ready for the next sprint. But if we move back to the Kanban board, there is no date associated with it. That is, the board will never be cleared and new issues can come piling up until and unless the project is completed. Now let us go and revisit the differences which we saw between the Scrum board and Kanban board. Scrum boards are generally used in development-based projects. Kanban boards are generally used in maintenance-based projects. Scrum boards are beneficial for implementing Scrum concepts and focuses on project management. Kanban boards are beneficial for completing projects faster and focuses on improving workflows. There are no limits defined for the work in each column of the Scrum board. Maximum and minimum limits are defined for work in each column of Kanban board. Scrum boards are attached to sprints, that is time boxing. Kanban boards are not associated with any time boxing. For Scrum boards, scope is defined. For Kanban boards, no scope is defined. Scrum board gets cleared at the end of each sprint and is prepared for next sprint. Kanban boards are not cleared until the end of the project. That's all in this video. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please press like, subscribe the channel and visit www.managementbliss.com for interesting agile articles.